into our community. So I made a point, I made a post, and I said, listen.
Are we just boycotting Clue in that, or are we boycotting the white people as well?
No, we're just boycotting Clue and his clan, So this is what I'm saying, So I need 250,000 black people to, what you need to do is, you don't need the extra £400, right? But £400 to just, in your expenses, everyday expenses like drink, juice, whatever, but you just buy black in it. So any sort of spending that you do, you make sure you just buy black, right? So when I worked it out with Mr. Money Jar, shout out to him, but basically he said if you have 250,000 people, if they literally just put £400 into black-owned businesses, we could circulate £100 million within 30 days. That's just in the black community alone. Times that by 12, that's £1.2 billion that is circulating just in the black community. You understand?
Shout out Swiss, because this is the first person I heard come up with his Black Pound Day. Shout out Swiss.
And honestly.
He's done this, he's doing the Black Pound Day thing and basically saying the first Saturday of every month, we should all buy black.
But I'm saying every day, not Saturday. Every day is black.
I'm going to get back to her, sorry, but something. So,
no,
did you see the Swiss? And he was talking about it. And then he asked Anthony Joshua for help.
And he didn't.
And then Anthony Joshua didn't.
Yeah.
And he said no.
He spoke to me about that, actually.
Big up Swiss. That's fam. That's family.
That's what I'm saying.
That's family. But let me say something. I just feel like you should be allowed to say no, and I can say no.
True.
That's just me personally, regardless.
I agree.
Without man going mad. Like, you said, like, why do you say no? Like, not like that. I could have billions or whatever, I rate your idea, whatever, but I've got kids, I've got family, I've got other people that I would give the money before I gave to other people. And then you're getting, and then he's obviously, I get what Swiss is saying, but it's one of them ones you just got to just say that to yourself.
Not really.
Well, if someone says no, they say no.
Yeah, everyone's like when you are. Let me tell you something. When you are, that's not the problem.
You look at the next.
That's
solution.
not the problem. That's not the problem.
You look at the next solution.
It's not a problem,
It's interesting that you mentioned Anthony Joshua, because I wouldn't have even known that he said.
Yeah, Swiss told me. I had a conversation with him. Yeah, he told me.
He's allowed to say no.
Of course. When you ask anyone a question, you can never expect how they're going to respond to you.
Yeah.
So you don't ask someone a question expecting them to say yes, and then when they say no, you respond. But if they do say no, and you're believing that you're given to other causes that don't seem as impactful as this cause,
I'm with Swiss. I'm
not saying you're not, bro. I'm just saying why he might have spoke out and why he spoke out. If he's believing that you gave to other causes that's not as impactful as this cause, so therefore, I want to highlight that you not giving to this cause is crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying to you? If he's speaking out from a standpoint of, I asked you and I wanted a yes and you said no, so now I'm speaking out, that's madness.
Have you seen it? No, I'm saying, have you seen it?
Obviously.
Okay. That's why I thought, that's the standpoint I thought he's talking from.
That's what I'm saying.
He said no, so
but that's what I'm saying to you.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying, listen, sorry, but I'm saying, see when you're that guy, see when you're that Anthony Joshua, and the man's doing that, you're thinking, I'm glad I didn't help you. I'm glad I didn't give you the money.
But
look at this. Look at how you're dealing with me. I'm glad. Do you get what I'm trying to say? That's what you're naturally going to think.
But that's a good point that you made, because as black people, and this is what they're putting me on a pedestal as well. I'm backing this movement or whatever, but they're acting as if Elaine's the only one. I said no. I said we all have to do this. We all have to stand up in this. Why is it just me? I said I don't have to be the head honcho. Somebody else can do a co-op or a GoFundMe or something like that. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't have to be me. But you're putting your expectations on me like I'm the head honcho in this. And this is what black people do to each other. Just because Anthony Joshua has the money, it doesn't mean that you can't raise capital within your own community and say, listen, the proceeds from Black Pound Day, I'm going to start that. We're going to do a co-op. We're going to do a community fund. This is what needs to be done. You understand?
That's why I've even mentioned it, like, as you just said that, because I thought, that's Swiss every Saturday. But I'm saying, like, forget Anthony Joshua.
Yeah.
Like,
we can do
Anthony
this.
Joshua is, you're seeing, like, Bismillah, he's going mad. You get what I'm saying? He's, big him up, you get me? But he's doing whatever he's doing. But I'm saying, we're here, we should be maybe shouting out Black Pound Day a bit more.
Absolutely.
Of course.
Do you get what I'm saying? Do you get what I'm saying? There's
Of
other
course.
people that you could look at before Anthony Joshua. Like, obviously, man can't help you with the P in that car. You don't know. Man's still on the train.
That's what I'm saying. That's why how you're looking at it and how, like I said, anytime.
But don't get defeated. Don't feel
anytime
like, you get what I'm saying?
says
Don't
something,
get demotivated.
Yeah.
Don't get. Do you get what I'm saying? Because there's always going to be someone that will help.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm trying to say? And
But
I
he's
just feel
thinking
like
too small.
you shouldn't feel forced to have to say yes because you've got bare dough or because you wanted to put money towards that Quincy or whatever fight. Yeah, that's what I wanted to do with my money.
Yeah, come on, like I said.
Do you know what it is? I feel like as black people in the UK, as black British people, we think too small. Why don't we have links towards the motherland? Why don't we have links towards black Americas? Like, we need to have those links and we have nothing. Why is it that Swiss has to ask Anthony Joshua when he can ask a rich African guy in one of those countries that has that? And it wasn't even much. What was it, like 40K or something like that? I think something small like that.
That's why I'm saying it's something that you could have dealt with the click of the finger.
But you could have GoFunded, you could have done all of that. But why are you looking to Anthony Joshua to do that? One black celebrity out of how many? You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. And you don't know what he can do with the click of his finger. And because he can do it with the click of his finger, he might prefer to do that to the click of his finger for his cousin or for his. Do you get what I'm saying? He might have, when you're that rich, you can imagine how much family members must want something or this
hard.
business idea or that business idea. Because now you've got a million business plans.
Who was it? There was a celebrity.
Or
I think Chris Rock, his family, like.
Or it could just be that.
When he started making money.
Wasn't it Tyler Perry? Oh, his auntie was going to him for asking for money, and then when his mum passed away, she was still asking and whatever. And he was like, "Nah, like I'm gonna have to cut you off now." Like, you know what I'm saying? It's too much.
Do you know what? Yeah. Do you know what? Like, I remember I bucked Joshua, yeah, Anthony Joshua, me fasting, big up fasting, my brother. You get me, RIP, mummy, and all that. But yeah, we've seen him Finchley, whatever. And he like, it's great. He knew man was whatever. This like, he was a champ by then and all that. Yeah. Anyway, he was speaking. He's followed man innit. Yeah, followed him back, Instagram, whatever. Yeah. Then like, he won the next fight or something. But cut a long story short, he's unfollowed man. Do you get what I'm saying? But I'm saying like, okay, like that was so annoyed for me. You know, I'm a lunatic. I can't believe but it's your account. I can't explain it. It's your I'm annoyed, but what can I say? Yo, fam, what are you doing? Unfollowing me, or make a video and say, you know what, guys? Like Anthony Joshua was following me, but he unfollowed me. Like.